Are you okay to drive?
Yeah, I think I am.
You don't look like it. I mean,
I
are
know.
you a cop?
I used to be.
Does that make it okay
I
to
wish
drive
I-
drunk?
No. The fact is, I do what I want to do. I do have a tendency to overdrink. Where the hell were you?
I'm sitting at this restaurant right here, and I watched you almost fell onto my table.
I did.
That's all
I
right.
made some bad judgments the whole day through.
Well, don't do anymore. Like I said, you'll end up in jail for a week.
No,
Even if you flash your badge and you get out of it, it's not cool.
no.
I'd like to point out that I do my best to make this channel have some educational value to it. I know that the topic of police misconduct is a controversial topic and most folks would rather ignore it and make believe that the justice system is perfect and could do no wrong. Many folks bite down on their mouthpiece and take the brutal punches that is reality and dive into the subject of law and order. That'd be us. I'm always asking folks to send me their videos and you guys listen. I'm getting sent videos every day. This time I have an exclusive video that you won't see anywhere else because the person wants to remain anonymous. I have to respect that. In this video, an older gentleman stumbles onto the videographer's dinner table before leaving the restaurant and trying to drive home drunk. After confronting the man about driving while intoxicated, the older man begins to spew his unbelievable truth. He's a retired cop. He says he does what he wants and often overdrinks. I personally think this videographer saved this man's life and possibly someone else's as well. One of the things I pointed out to this man who sent me the video was that towards the end of the video, a woman came out and helped talk the man back inside and out from behind the wheel. But I quickly realized that she may have been the one to serve him up to get his fill. Now all of a sudden, because a righteous man steps up as a responsible human being, now the older man's intoxication level is of a concern to those that cashed in on the bill. I may be wrong about that observation, but who knows? I want to say thank you to the man who sent me this video and especially for looking out for your community. Did the older man deserve to go to jail? In my opinion, yes and no. Yes, because cops would never in a million years let me walk away from that, and officer discretion has fully disrespected this country when considering fairness and has tarnished the integrity police may once have had. But no, because there was no victim to a crime, and plus I'm not big on calling cops on folks. I'm sure many of you will agree with me and many of you won't, but I'm glad this happened and was caught on video. There's so much to learn from here. Because of this video, I can already see the educational and insightful comments coming in. That's why this might be the most important YouTube channel in existence today. It represents you and your human rights. So with that being said, make sure you subscribe and make sure you hit the top bell so you don't miss my next notification for another amazing educational video. And here's the video I promised you. Enjoy.
Are you going to drive?
Pardon me?
Are you okay to drive?
Yeah, I think I am.
You don't look like it. If you drive away from here, I'm gonna have to call the police. I watched you nearly fall like 4 times while you were crossing the street. Now you're gonna get behind the wheel of a car? If you have the time, you should wait. If you get arrested, you're gonna spend 10 days in jail.
Believe me,
I mean,
I
are
know.
you a cop?
I used to be.
Does that make it okay
I
to
wish
drive
I-
drunk?
No. Doesn't justify anything. It, merely an indication of indifference.
You don't even sound like you can speak correctly. And you're gonna get behind the
What
wheel
do you
of a car.
mean I can't speak?
You're slurring your words.
Could
I
be
just
a
watched
fl-
you fall. You think it's okay to drive? What if you drive over a restaurant with people in front of it?
Not
I
my
can't in good
intention.
conscience let you drive.
Well,
I think you should close your car and walk to wherever you're going to go and sit.
I can do that.
It would be the right choice for mankind. You should go sit in there and have coffee or something.
I'm going to go there. You got your camera going on there.
I got a camera
gonna
going
go
right
there.
here. There's a camera going right here. It's not
Doesn't
live.
matter.
All right?
I'm gonna get some food
Okay.
out of that. You can watch me, and I will. I just live down.
That's all right. You
A
could drive
main
over
street.
anybody 5 feet from here, and it's not going to be cool.
What's that?
And you said you're a cop? Or you a retired cop? Is that why you think it's okay to go?
I'm 73 years old.
Right.
I've been law enforcement. I fucked up since I retirement,
Right.
2012. But the fact is, I do what I want to do. I I do have a tendency to overdrink.
Okay. Well, I think it behooves you to sit down and relax and not drive.
I'm always
Even if you
relaxed.
sit on the hood of your car. I know you're not unrelaxed. All I'm saying is don't drive.
What's that?
I'm just suggesting that you shouldn't drive.
Yep.
Do whatever you want. You could do jumping jacks, but don't drive.
No. It's a... I do not... You're absolutely right in your adjustments. It's been a long day,
It's all right.
a bad day.
It's all
I
right.
made some bad judgments the whole day through.
Well, don't do any more. There's a good opportunity for you to make a good decision right now.
I appreciate the fact that someone, not so much that someone's observing that fact,
Right.
but they called me on that. Now I feel I wish I lived in an area where I had a cab service company or
Right.
an Uber type of company, but I am absolutely beyond the point where I should be drinking. Where the hell were you?
I'm sitting at this restaurant right here, and I watched you. You almost fell onto my table.
I did?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
And then I said, oh, he's getting in the passenger seat, and then you started getting in the driver's seat. So,
Well, the fact is I threw shit.
yeah, I realize that now, but from across the street, I thought maybe somebody was at the wheel, and then I realized it was going to be you at the wheel, and so I came over here
Yeah.
and I stopped you. So, like I said, for the safety of the neighborhood, and yourself, and
No, I appreciate that.
I think you should walk to the end of the block and come back. Walk home, and come get your car. How far away do you live? Even if you live 3 or 4 miles, walk home and come back and get your car later.
I'm gonna grab my to-go shit. I'll park the car. You keep an eye on it.
Well, you should.
I'll work my way down that way and back. That'll free your subconscious.
Well, like I said, I just don't think it's safe for you to drive. Whatever that's going to be, don't drive. Because you're welcome.
I appreciate
You're welcome.
the heads up.
Like I said, you'll end up in jail for a week.
No,
Even if you flash your badge and you get out of it, it's not cool.
no. It's not even, I can't flash a badge.
Right.
I did that when I was younger. Go take care of your
Yeah, I'm going to go eat, all right?
You take care of your
Walk it off. Walk it off, all right,
I
buddy?
listen,
What's your name?
I'm Jack.
Jack.
Who are you?
My name is Jimmy.
Jimmy?
Yeah, I live in the neighborhood.
I live down on the corner of River Street in Maine there.
Okay.
But good looking out.
All right,
I'll
buddy.
grab my shit.
Okay, go for it.
All right.
All right. I would have drove right into the car. He's like, He's like, I'm gonna be okay. I'm like, why? Because you're a cop. See,
On the other hand,
you don't want to drive drunk. You know, as a police officer right now, you could be arrested for drunk driving because you're at the command of a car.
pardon me?
You're in command of the car. You're in control of a car. Right now, you're committing a drunk driving offense.
I do understand.
Where were you a cop? New York City?
No.
Would you-
Upstate New York. Long
Okay.
time ago.
All right, it doesn't matter. You were a cop. You
It
went.
doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I know.
I'm trying to tap into
It
the ethics
doesn't
that you
matter.
remembered.
It doesn't matter what my status was, what my...
The point I'm making is you, of all people, should relate more to the fact that you shouldn't be driving drunk. That's the point I'm trying to make. I don't give a fuck what your job was. You shouldn't be driving drunk, especially if you used to be a cop.
We have no agreement. There's no agreement.
I don't give a shit.
Disagreement between you and I.
Okay, no disagreement.
At that point in time, I just think...
He's too drunk to drive. I'm not going to let him drive out of here. I mean, he might drive over me, but he should not be driving.
I would never do that.
I don't expect you would, but I'm saying you're at the command of a car. If a cop came right now, you are in violation of driving drunk because you're at the wheel of a car that's running. And you know that because you were a cop. If you were outside the car with the keys off, that's a different story. But because you're in the driver's seat of this car and it's running, you are drunk driving right now.
Would it be okay if I interjected? Jack, would you like to just come inside with me for a couple of minutes? Would that be okay with you?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, let's go.
Go ahead. That'd be great.
Just for a couple of minutes, and we can hang out together.
Yeah.
Would that be okay with you?
This will add to your...
We're just gonna have a water and hang out. Would that be okay?
Oh, for God's sake.
For my sake?
Absolutely.
Thanks, Jack.
Let me lock it on.
I'll wait for you right here. And I'd love to hear more about your day today.
What's that?
I'd love to hear more about your day. I feel like I
No,
didn't get
you
it.
would not.
I would. I feel like I didn't get a
back.
chance. I didn't get a
Shut the car
chance.
off. I'll turn the car off.
All right.
Thanks, Jack. I'm sorry I'm being a nudge, but he almost fell onto my table.